Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about meditation and your sobriety. And it's definitely one of those keystone habits that I found that helped me through to get to this point of 3 years alcohol free. So let's get to it. What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Dare to Be Sober group? Today we're going to be talking about one of the most important things I think I found in my journey to being alcohol free for the past 3 years, and it is meditation. Meditation has tons of benefits, and let's find out what some of those are and why they might matter to your sobriety. So just a medical warning: if you can't go 1 or 2 hours without a drink, it can be dangerous to quit. You might need medical attention. There's a difference between a problem drinker and an alcoholic. An alcoholic is physically addicted to alcohol. There's stuff going on in the brain that I cannot help you and I cannot help fix. You need to seek medical attention. But there's also problem drinkers who are psychologically addicted, which means, you can go a day or two without drinking. It's just, a mental thing, cravings and that sort of stuff. So if you are a problem drinker, then let's stay tuned for this. So today we're talking about meditation. What is it exactly? Well, meditation, simply put, is a practice of mindfulness and focus. And there are many ways that you can practice this, okay? Some people sit and meditate. That's what I like to do. I use a guided meditation. 6-phase meditation is one of my favorites by Mind Valley. You just focus on your breath, your eyes are closed, you're observing your thoughts that go by. The meditation I do is also guided. So you feel your consciousness, you go into forgiveness, you do a little bit of visualization of the future. It's really awesome. You can just sit there as well and breathe. That is one form of meditation. You can also chant or use mantras. That's more of like a traditional Buddhist meditation. There's plenty of those on YouTube as well. You can even meditating even while walking is a thing. So as you're doing your daily tasks, just kind of focus on being present. And, that's why, like, when you have because your mind kind of clears up when you're doing monotonous tasks. So it's a form of meditation. That's why you get so many ideas while you're, either doing something like dishes or, you're cleaning and you get an idea pop in your head. That's because, your brain is actually able to slow down a little bit, kind of go on autopilot. And that's a form of meditation as well. So, and some people meditate through prayer if that's something you want to do. So anytime you stop the racket in your brain for long enough to focus in silence, the dishes you're watching, like you said, or you breathe and you're practicing meditation, and you're practicing meditation, or rather it could be a form of mindfulness as well. So yeah, that's meditation. So you can sit and just breathe. You can use a guided meditation like I do. You can even, go for a walk and kind of just be present in the moment with your breath. And that's practicing mindfulness and in a form of meditation, like a walking meditation, I guess they call it. So whenever you engage in mindfulness, you're rewiring the brain by building up the areas that promote things like focus, decision-making, and diminish the areas that bring you fear, anxiety, and stress. This rewiring is called neuroplasticity. Okay, neuroplasticity is our brain's ability to change according to experience. So here's an explanation. With every repetition of thought or emotion, we enforce a neural pathway in our brain. Okay, so your brain, every time you force a thought or emotion and you continue doing that, it starts creating pathways in your brain. And with each new thought, we begin to create a new way of being. These small changes, frequently even repeatedly, lead to changes in how our brain actually works. So your brain is not, like we were talking about yesterday, the fixing the growth mindset. Your brain is not a fixed thing. Your brain can change over time, good or bad, right? So you got to be really careful how many times we're repeating thoughts and emotions, like stress, anxiety, all those things that come with alcohol. We got to really make sure that we're, focusing on gratitude, love, happiness, excitement, all those good emotions, so we can rewire our brain a bit, okay? Neuroplasticity is the muscle building part of your brain, and the things we do often become stronger. And the ones we don't use, they fade away. That is a physical basis of why making thought or acting over and over again increases its power. Over time, becomes automatic and a part of us. We literally become what we think and do. You become what you think. Okay, this is the concept that goes way back to thousands of years ago, but it's also a personal development idea. If you've ever seen the movie The Secret, or if you ever read Think and Grow Rich, or any things like that, you will know that what we think about your thoughts become things. Okay, guys. And that is definitely true with the brain. So when you sit in meditation, you're actively engaging in a practice that is reshaping your brain to be less emotionally reactive and more focused. For sober folks, that meditation benefit is sorely needed. I know a lot of people are drinking alcohol just to relieve stress. They're drinking alcohol to relieve anxiety. They're drinking alcohol to do this. But if you really form better habits, like meditation or exercising, or just going for a walk, those things also, in a healthy way, are able to help you be less emotionally reactive. They relieve stress. They relieve anxiety. Those kinds of things. So your sober brain actually needs reshaping. Okay, and why your sober brain needs reshaping. So as I mentioned before, excessive drinking impairs many important cognitive functions of your brain. It shrinks the white matter in your brain, which area that connects all the neural pathways. In studies, brain scans have shown that heavy drinkers show damage, particularly in the frontal gyrus, the area responsible for decision making and impulse control. That's kind of interesting because I was a little bit more impulsive when I was drinking. I was spending money like crazy. I was not making the right decisions all the time. Not even when I was drinking. When I was, sober, I was, acting irrationally. All those kinds of things. So that makes sense that we're damaging that frontal gyrus, they call it. So if you feel like you become more forgetful, more agitated, increasingly anxious even after you stop drinking, it's likely because your brain has been damaged by a bit of your drinking. The good news is you can fix it. It's also why this is so important to put in your sobriety toolbox, okay? Because a consistent mindfulness practice will help you repair these neural pathways, create new ones, and reverse the shrinkage of white matter, which is so incredibly important because reduced white matter is linked to major cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. So that's awesome to hear, guys, because your brain will heal itself if you haven't done too much damage to it. It can actually build neural pathways with meditation and mindfulness, exercise, feeding your brain proper nutrition. All these things can combine together to make you have a better brain. Which is your brain is one of those things that you're going to need for the rest of your life. If you don't have a good brain, you don't have a good mind. You're going to be forgetting things. You're going to be just generally not happy. You're going to be agitated, anxious, and stressed out. So you need that. Practice of meditation just to kind of get your brain back in shape. So it's definitely a keystone habit, and definitely I would put that in your sobriety toolbox. Okay. So why does this matter to you? Well, it's matter to you because I want you to have as many things in your sober toolbox as you can. Okay. The more strategies and techniques we can have at our disposal, the better chances of permanent change will be. Okay. So if you haven't heard of a sobriety toolbox, your sobriety toolbox is just a bunch of things that you have at your disposal that you can use over the next 30, 60, 90 days when you're starting out with being sober, so that you can use those things like meditation, exercise, journaling, reading books, educating yourself, managing your limiting beliefs, listening to your self-talk, naming your cravings, dealing with cravings. All those things go in your sobriety toolbox. And then you can pull them out, and use them over time so that you have a more successful a chance of being successful at becoming alcohol free. And I know I like in my sobriety toolbox, I have a lot of things in there. So I meditate every day. I exercise every day. I read every day. I do these videos every day so I can read and teach. So teaching helps you, understand what you've been learning. I reach out to people every day. I try and, be with family every day. I try to go outside every day, just into nature. That helps me a lot. So, all those things combined are in my sobriety toolbox. So I can pull those out anytime. I don't get cravings anymore, but in the beginning, anytime I had a craving or had these things, I had these things at my disposal so I could use them. Okay. So how do you start a mindfulness practice? Well, you can just start breathing deeply while walking or working out. Being present in the moment will definitely help you. A good way to do that is your five senses, right? So you got you got sight, you got touch, you got hearing, you got what is this? Forgot your five senses. You got sight, you got touch, you got hearing, you got feeling, and you got visually seeing, right? Or smell and seeing. So you got the five senses. So just feel your body in the chair. Can you feel your body in the chair? Okay, breathe deeply and feel that. What do you smell? What do you see? What do you hear? Go through the five senses and just be in present moment, and it will definitely help you come back to that. Okay, find out what meditation works for you. Some people like guided meditation, some people like just a mindfulness breathing meditation. I personally like guided because it just helps me stay focused. But and find a time where you're not going to fall asleep, guys, because I used to do meditation like exactly right in the morning when I woke up and I was falling asleep. So there's no point in doing that. So just find a good time when you can be alone to sit and just breathe for 5 minutes. Start with 5 minutes. You'll realize that you do have a monkey mind and a lot of thoughts are coming to you, but that's okay, because we're not trying to get rid of our thoughts. We're just trying to observe them. All right. Start with 5 minutes. That works. And just build yourself up. Start with the beginner's mind too. So what is the beginner's mind? Well, the beginner's mind is just be open to learning, guys. The most dangerous words you can say is I already know that. Okay. So you don't know everything. I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. And constant learning and constantly being a beginner at something is definitely important, because that means you're growing and expanding. Because if you're just doing the same thing over and over and you're not learning, you're not expanding, you're not pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, not only in your sobriety journey, but also in life, guys. Generally in life, everything you want is outside your comfort zone. There's a zone right around you, right? And anything you want that's worth having in your life is outside that comfort zone. So you got to reach out. You got to step outside that comfort zone every single day, just a little bit, because the more you step out, the more you're going to build that comfort zone. So eventually your comfort zone is going to be huge, and other people shrink and they have their comfort zone that's so small, and you're going to expand and you're going to be on a different level than most people. So, and guys, just like everything, to schedule a time and every day, and consistency here is the key. Okay, if you just meditate, here and there willy nilly, it's not going to be any benefit to you as much as it would be if you were consistent and you practice it every day. So, I'm going to be making a meditation video for you on your sobriety journey. I'll be posting on YouTube this week, so hopefully that will help you guys out. You can use the 6-phase meditation, which I like, and I've noticed other people in the group like that as well. It just goes into consciousness, forgiveness, visualization of your future, how your perfect day is going to go. It connects you with a higher power, whatever that higher power might be to you. It's a really awesome meditation. I would definitely check it out if you're interested. So yeah, I would suggest that this is your sobriety toolbox. And I would definitely put this one in there, just to, start having a meditation practice. Even if that's the one thing you do this week, I can guarantee that it's going to definitely help you understand how your thoughts, and understand how many thoughts you have, and observe them, and, kind of deal with them through that way. So that's all I have for you guys today. We are going to be doing another live tomorrow. And I'm not sure what we're going to be talking about. I haven't found the topic yet, but we will be talking about, we're going to be talking about family. That's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. So your effect of alcohol and your effect on your family and your loved ones. So if you're interested in that, we'll be doing that live at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I do have the Dare to Be Sober program, one-on-one coaching. I posted on in the group that it's been filled up. We got 4 people going through the free program. Going forward, there is going to be a fee, and it's going to start on June 7th. But if you're still interested, I can guarantee you that it's going to be worth it. So if you want to have a little chat with me about getting in on the program in June, that would be a perfect opportunity for you to get your first 30 days of sobriety in. And not only the first 30 days, I'm really trying to change your mind around alcohol, change your subconscious beliefs, change how you see it. So by the end of 30 days, hopefully you will have a completely different view of alcohol, and hopefully you can continue to, be alcohol free and not ever want to go back to that attractively packaged poison, because it's not good for you. So anyways, guys, have a meaningful day. I will see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, let's stay sober, my friends. Happy Thursday. Can't talk today. Happy Sober Thursday. See you guys tomorrow.